Not showing. Good morning, everyone. It is Roz Boundy here, Psychic Medium. I'm here to share with you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. So it's lovely to see Rena here, bright and early off the front foot, really, off the back foot a little bit. I was busy doing some other things that I'd noticed I needed to do, and oh, whoops, I've already done that one. Good morning, Rena. And Rachel, good morning, all the way from Somerset over in the UK. Everyone, hope that everyone is well. Thank you so much for that. Certainly am. As you might notice, my hand is going, oh, hang on, I'm supposed to be a bit more centered. My hand is going reasonably well. Just that little joint there, it's being a bit of a pain. Literally. But anyway, besides that, it is going well. It's better than it was. So good morning, Lily. Oh, you're a beautiful soul too. Thank you. And Sarah, good morning to you as well. Yay, you've got that clover as the first thing. That's lucky, isn't it? It's good. It is all good. So thank you for being here. And to any others who aren't putting comments, because you don't have to. It's just that it is lovely to see those comments there. Now, I am just checking that I am live properly, that things are moving around properly, and my background Facebook, well, it is sort of working, so I'm going to turn it off. It's easiest, it takes less resources. So, and Nat, good morning to you as well. So, yeah, what I got distracted with is because I noticed that they've put out a special for our Heelys, and I'm wearing mine. I'm using it because I use it every day, and it's finished its program now. Well, it looks like it has. So I was just doing up a promotional that you'll see in my Hypnosis Plus with Roz a little later, and I nearly missed the start time for this. So we're here for our wonderful card reading, so I'm going to switch over to the cards. Good morning, Keza, and in the pocket again. I just hope it doesn't tickle there. And Michelle, wonderful to see you here as well too. Lovely to share with so many wonderful people, beautiful souls that you are. Now, you can share around if you feel you need to, that might be some others who are wanting to or needing the information, the way of, it is a learning way. It's a different way to learn how to tap into your own intuitive understandings of what the cards are too by watching this daily. I know it can be an eye-opener, and here we go. Oh, I've got to press the right area of the button. There we go. Now it's there. So here we go with the Lenormand cards. They are looking a little bit fuzzy out of focus. So I'm not sure still what else I can do with this camera. Besides, let's start with focusing in on a white card. There's one, and it's introspection. Now, this is from the card deck that's called Numbers Work. It's a new one that I'm using. I'm becoming a little more familiar with it, but I still need to actually read this one from the guidebook because I'm not as familiar with the numbers. So I will just read that one. So this one that is called Introspection, like that, I'm going to put it aside though. And the one of introspection is careful considerations needed. So the card may point to the fact that little can be achieved when you're turning your thoughts inwards, or it could be pointing to the fact that we're actually needing to concentrate and see what that thinking is on that inner world and bringing that clarity forward. So it might be whichever one it feels like to you, feel into that one as far as the numbers go. It is the start of a one does mean a start of a new journey. It's something new because it's the first in line as far as numbers go. We start at 1. And here we've got our owls. Just because it's not what you're expecting doesn't mean it's not everything that you've been waiting for. So that really falls in line with that number 1 card as well, because it could be that something might come up as a point of clarity from that introspection to moving into, we don't know what it might be, that it could be something we have been waiting for. So here, I think I've put up Michelle's hello, haven't I? And we've also got Marianne. Good morning, Marianne. I thought I'd put that up too before I got into the cards. Now, this one is using 4 different decks, but we are here for the LENORMAND, the Inner Soul Guidance Oracle. That is Leanne and Deb's. So we've got trust. So trust it'll all work out. Know that the sun will rise in the morning and the moon will set in the evening. It really is. We're growing into our own level of trusting self. The more that we actually do delve into our understanding of self and using the tools that we are with the cards and any other tool that you feel that you're needing to be using and being guided toward. So it's all part of that, isn't it? And it is the Gilded Reverie deck that we're using by Ciro Marchetti. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get these to focus a bit better. It is the new camera that I'm using, the new webcam. We'll just have to have some fiddling around with buttons and pushing things a bit at another time, probably later today. Here we go. We've got the heart in the home space. We've got the letter in the workspace. We've got the key as that unexpected energy, and the sun is in our role. So nice and bright. I love it. And the bridges is the outcome card. That is the central energy. So we are going to be moving backward and forward a little bit today, is my feeling around having the bridges as part of that. And good morning, Molly. Now, I don't think I've met you before on here, so welcome. Lovely to have you here. And Kez, and now we can all go for a drive with B1, let or be. Oh, I'm not sure what the B1. Oh, with the 1, let all. Yes. Yeah, look. Thanks for sharing that, Kez. At least you took me out of your pocket for long enough to send that lovely message. Thank you. So here we are, the heart in the home. What a perfect place to have the heart in that home space. It is tapping into where, well, the home is where the heart is. It doesn't necessarily mean the building. So we're going to be carrying this energy all day with us as if we are at home within our heart space. So bring it all together as to where are we actually in essence. And it is that heart space. It really is. We carry our home within us. We are the completeness of what we need to be for anything that we're stepping into in each and every present moment. Having that bit of awareness around that. I mean, I know we can't do the present awareness thing 24/7 every second of the day, because it's just not practical, because we do move through our day with learned practices and habits. But it's bringing forward to our mind, with that introspection from the 1 card, practicing it a bit more to have that awareness as we're moving through our day. Bring that heartfeltness forward, and most especially in the home space, because then we are the ones that we can be most vulnerable with really is our family and our friends. And we are, in essence, I suppose we are practicing with them. We are putting it into action, and we are learning and growing from those most intimate of relationships in our home space. But we do connect with others outside of that arena. So carry your heart within in all of its perfect, beautiful, incomplete, imperfect perfectness of who you are, out and into the world of where you work, whatever it is that you are doing in that space. And Rachel, you've got the 2 swans jump out at you, which to you is being present with a soulmate. Yeah. Represent soulmates. And it does. The first soulmate we have is ourself, that inner beingness, that inner child, that who we are. It is our spirit essence, our soul essence. Soulmate. Be friends with yourself first. Love yourself first. It is that simple. as much as it's that difficult too. Okay, so we're moving that energy into our workspace. We do have some more formal type writing, communication, that sort of thing that's going to be in writing. And I know from so many years of business, make sure you've got agreements in place, make sure it's in writing, even though we know these days sometimes, regardless of what's in writing and can be proven by being written down and everything, it still is something that can be bypassed if you have the right lawyers and stuff like that. But what we're needing to do is to trust that remember we had the trust card. What we need to do is trust that all things, as much as we can do with the I's dotted, the T's crossed, and have everything clearly written in our verbiage, in our language, that it is going to be understood by that it is intended for. Because sometimes it can be misunderstood just because of a different nuance or the way that the grammar is or the phrasing or whatever. But just trust and make sure that, someone is able to check it for you, that anything that you are writing down that's of an importance, that is for formal agreements, that it is going to be as understood as it can be, so that in future, when it's being relied on, it can be absolutely trusted. And that's where I'm feeling that with this and the letter, it's not so much the personal thing, because this one is in the business space. So have those things set as well as you can with the I's and the T's and what's needed to be said, okay, in that form. Does feel to me like it's written. Could be text, as far as the emails and stuff like that these days, but it is in what can be read and is written down. So it's actually going to present, the key is going to open doors. It's going to open a new pathway, something that's bright and light and beautiful, and whatever you need to have it mean for you today, you've got the control of that key, and it's going to be able to open those beautiful doors. I love the bird cage, because we do sometimes tend to put people on pedestals, birds in those gilded cages, and yet really what they need to be done is set free, not held to that pillar, set free to be as they're meant to be. So in some sense, there's going to be something that you will open today that's just going to set free the ability. Here we've got the beautiful blossom of a perfect rose. What potential is there to it becoming even more fully open, more of what it needs to be, set the bird free? It's done with love as well, because we've got the heart here and we're moving around. We're going to be working from our heart. We're going to be our essence of love from our heart, and it's setting whatever was set free with love, because we give flowers as a symbol of love. There is that blossom, that bloom. As we're moving now into our role around it, here we've got that beautiful strength of energy in the sun, and that smile. Put on a smile in whatever you're doing through the day today, and it's going to bring out that golden light, that absolute light energy of how it nurtures in a different way. The sun is what's needed for growth, for plants to grow, for, it's the cycle of what is natural. And what we're having here, the sun is the depiction in some sense of the Ra energy and balancing that is the masculine feminine. We're going to have that little bit more strength in our masculine side being brought forward today. That's what I'm sensing with this. So that beautiful, beautiful, loving energy with that golden light moving us across this bridge in whatever way we need to be making that decision. We'll, by the end of our day, have crossed the bridge in whichever way. Are we going to go from left to right or right to left? Is there something we're needing to go back and revisit just to finesse it and bring it forward again, but at a later time? There could be little steps that we are going to need to take that are going to get us to that further bridge before we actually do that full crossing, that decision making, that whatever it means for you through your day to day. So do know, though, that the bridge is there. It's available at whatever time that it's needing to be moved across for you, that decision made. And I just love this. I mean, it does remind me of the Harry Potter movies. So, you know, with the Hogwarts and that beautiful, well, beautiful bridge. Is it a beautiful bridge or an ugly one? It's certainly an old one in the Harry Potter movies. This looks old as well. But there's that opportunity to breathe and you know, contemplate and decide. We've got this portal there that brings a specialness to what we're doing, what we're deciding, and you don't have to hurry it. It is not a race. There's any time that you need to be choosing to decide to go across or back. It's two-way, okay? And it's two different times. It doesn't matter. You'll know when is the right time to cross that bridge one way or another. So you love it, Rena? Yes, so do I. I love it. I like Harry Potter movies too. I suppose that's why it brought that forward for me. So absolutely beautiful set of cards today. Bring everything into your space with love. Move into that. Have that. Sensing of what the difference is between emotions and feelings too, because there can be that type of love that is the emotion of love compared to what the feeling of a sure inner love that is from that heart space, that's connected with our soul, that's being guided by our spiritual guidance as well, in whatever form that's going to be for you as well. So feel that depth of what our connection is, that is our heart, that is our soul, and that marrying and meshing of the two, of who we are, actually. So I'm going to leave it there. If you need any in-depth individual readings, you know where to look. It's those two spaces and places there, the website and the Buy Me a Coffee, or even the Calendly. I do have the link there somewhere. And certainly tap into your own essence and understandings first. And then if you need help anywhere that you're being guided, just trust, because that's part of what we're needing to do today as well. Trust. So thank you for beautiful messages. Yes, Rachel, and you've crossed the final bridge yesterday. It was the year anniversary. Wonderful, and blessings for you, Rachel. You've had a hard journey. So thank you for sharing that. Wonderful. And a new path today. We're on the one with that. So thank you, Keza, as well, and for everyone to have a beautiful day from Keza. And Rena, you're saying have a magnificent day for everyone as well. And whoops, Sarah, that went quick. It moved from one to the other without me knowing. Thank you, beautiful. Have a magical day. See you later this morning. Yes, we'll see you then around 11 o'clock. That's the other thing I'm doing on Wednesday mornings, is an 11 o'clock meditation. It's a guided meditation with the medicine drum. So I'm having fun. I really do enjoy that. So it's only just started again. So I couldn't do it last week. Why was that? Oh, that's right. I was post anesthesia, feeling a bit in the head. Like that's not usual. But anyway, thank you, Rachel. Does all resonate. And you have a good night too, while we have a good day. Thank you for that. Sleep well. And thank you from Molly. Thank you for that. It is, well, what extra messages are you getting from it too, Molly? Don't forget that. And you had your seatbelt on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Are you meaning that message here or elsewhere? Sometimes it does feel like I need a seatbelt on to just walk around the house. Thank you, Nat, and enjoy your day. Each and every one of you, please do be the best you that you can be, because we are all unique. We are all absolutely perfect in our imperfections. And it's just so wonderful to interact and meet with so many different people in our lives. We do learn and grow from each other, don't we? And sometimes those challenges, although they may seem a bit shit at the time, they can be absolutely the perfect thing we needed as well for continuing forward on our journeys. So thank you. Keep being the best you, and namaste for now. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.